it's Ash here from the Network Studios. Welcome back to the Park Drive map, where today I'm going to be showing you guys a brand new update that I've made to the map. Now, you might have slightly seen this on a live stream yesterday that I did, but I wasn't really, like, I guess what you would call too much open about it, because I wasn't specifically really sure what I was doing and where I was going. Where I was going with this, but I've gonna be bringing back Park Drive, and I'm going to be bringing it back in the sort of, I think, in the next month, and it's gonna have some updates and some features done to it. So I'm working on the map at the moment to update and try and sort of make the map look a little bit more better around the housing area. And it's going to be the same Park Drive as it was before, but it's just going to be skipped forward however long it's been. So whenever we did the last episode, however long it's been when we do the next episode since the last episode, that's how long it will have been in Park Drive time. So some characters might not be in it who were in it before, some still will be, due to sort of cast change. But the reason why I stopped Park Drive is because I think it needed a little bit of uplifting, and I think, like, you know, just taking a little bit of a break and, you know, working on the set a bit, which I think in a way is quite good. And I'm not being, like, funny or anything like that, but I might do it more often. Like, I might just take, like, a couple of weeks to a month off of doing Park Drive and just tweak up the set and stuff like that, you know, just make it look a little bit nicer, and stuff like that. So when I bring it back, there's probably going to be one episode a week just to start off with just a few people, and we'll take it from there. See how it goes. I know Ant's still up for playing his role as Derek in it. I'm still up for doing Noreen. I think Ben here is still up for doing Nathan. CJ's still up for doing his police officer, and I'm sure Amir's still up for helping us out with skins and stuff like that and doing his part in the Derek and in Park Drive. Huh? Oh, alright. So I'm going to show you one big change and one big update. So I'm gonna kind of, in a way, slightly spoil a little bit of a Park Drive story here, but it doesn't really matter. It's not too big. So you see our Nathan here. Well, he was running a fish and chip shop in Park Drive, and the recent storylines he hit Noreen with a wet fish. That was, like, I think one of the latest things we did. And pretty much what went down is like, his chippy was supposed to go downhill from there, and it was eventually supposed to shut down, and the cafe was supposed to have got, like, taken over, and there were actually supposed to be like a fish and chip counter that got put inside. So when Park Drive comes back, that's happened. Everything that was meant to happen has happened, and the building has been knocked down. It's been demolished, and they've built a road through. And this road now has new houses on it, which is an opportunity for new living space. So this is now Central Drive. This is the new Central Drive part of Park Drive. So we got Park Drive. We got Central Drive, which is just off of Park Drive. It just sort of cuts off of, you know, Park Drive, and it actually loops back round. So I don't know if you guys can see there, but that roof in the distance, not that one, but that roof, that's actually Derek and Noreen's house. That's where they actually physically live. And then just through that gap there, you can just slightly see there what would be Bill Woods' house. So it actually loops back round to that same street. Now, originally, when that area was first constructed, like way before Park Drive started, it was actually called Oak End, because it was just like a few houses what went to a dead end. Then the mansion and things got, you know, obviously got built and stuff like that. It's changed a lot since then. It's now Central Drive, and the road now runs through. So I'm going to show you these houses. So we got this house. This is one of my favourite houses, but it's not my favourite one out of the one we built. There's another one which is my favourite due to how I built the house, which we'll be getting onto that a little bit later. And also, this used to be a dead end here. This is where like it cut round, and I think it possibly cut round. Can I join PD? If you get Minecraft, you can. I mean, it's completely up to you. Once you get your PS4 and that, I'd have you joining it, but it's up to you. Like, if it's something you'd want to do, if you'd like to come and film with the famous Noreen and Derek, the same one what rang the gas company, the same one what sends people voice messages drunk while at the pub. The same one what walks around in the same clothes every day, and has the same styled hair. You know, but yeah, so pretty much this used to be a dead end, or I think it maybe like came round the side of the pub, the what was the post office slash Chippy slash Paul's old house. Right, yeah. So anyway, so now this actually cuts through. So now you can cross the road, but now you can actually go right down here, and you can actually take the. I would help, but not sure if acting would be my thing, bro. Well, to be honest, like none of us really in Park Drive can really act. Yeah, it's just using your voice really, the thing behind Part Drive is it's kind of like freestyle acting. So instead of me like giving you a script and saying here go and learn this is what you're gonna say. When I start a scene, like when we're filming, like say if it's Derek and Noreen, and say like if Derek and Noreen, say if they'd recently been like thinking about going on holiday, I'd say right in the next scene I need Derek and Noreen, and they're gonna talk about going on holiday. So then I'd start the conversation to Derek and say, you know, Derek, love, you know, are you looking forward to going on holiday? And then obviously he would obviously have listened to what I said, and then he would reply from there, and then it's just kind of creating a chat. Then he'd think of something to say like, are you going to take your sun cream, Noreen? And then I'd just think like, well, will Noreen take sun cream? And then I'll reply, I could be Noreen. I could be Noreen angry, AK Jock, BF lol. You know, yeah, like I say, it's just a case of, you know, like listening to what the others say. You pick it up as you go along, to be fair. Like, Ben was a bit sketchy on his first day. I remember we were doing a scene out the back of here, and he was looking at me, like, because obviously I film without my hood on, like this. And then obviously, like, someone like Amia gets in, like, Sean's skin. And obviously, at first, Ben was looking at me and not looking at, you know, and looking at Amir. But then obviously, like, through the time, he picked up what he was meant to do, and he got through with it, and, you know, it's just all part of learning. We've all improved through our times, like, even, so, like, my Noreen voice has improved and stuff like that since she started. So, yeah, I like this house. I love the design a lot, but it's not my favourite house. No, it's not my favourite house. This is what Ant's doing. I'm not quite sure what it is. He doesn't like to really tell you what he's building. He likes you to try and guess, but then even if you guess it right, he still won't tell you that you've got it right. And he'll just wait till it's done. He was building an Asda once, and I, like, really early on, I guessed, like, an Asda supermarket, and he said no, and then it actually turned out at the end that it was an Asda supermarket. He likes to keep his building ideas to himself. He don't like people helping him. Like, if he has something in mind, like a building design, he knows what he's doing, so he gets on with it. Keep up the good work. Cheers, bro. I wish, like, so many people wouldn't join. Like, no offences, but I do, like, stream at an earlier time as well. I'm gonna sub. Cheers. Like, I was just giving a little update now. Like, I've got, like, some grandparents what are gonna go to bed in a minute. So like I'll have to end the stream, but I do usually sometimes stream like say 6 p.m. UK time, sometimes like 4 p.m. UK time, and that's when you can catch me the best. Like that's when I can sometimes stream for like an hour or something. So this is the next house that I've done. This is my favourite because I've tried to build it sort of on the corner, and from a distance it actually looks pretty sick. Well, even close up. Like the garage kind of goes round the corner a bit, and then the window kind of goes on the corner a bit. No prob. What Minecraft do you play? Just the Minecraft PS4 edition. Yeah, just a standard edition. And then it's got a little backyard as this, and it also curves a bit as well. I had to make the back curve. Don't listen to the haters. Believe you and me, I do a lot of other things besides YouTubing, what you can get a lot more hate for. If I was going to listen to the haters for something like this, Jesus Christ, I'd have put myself 6 feet under by now. I'll tell you that. But yeah, like I love this house because it's on the corner. Like how I've kind of, because I was gonna do a straight house and then just put like a little like curved wall at the front. But then I was thinking like, nah, you can't do that. Like, did you ban me from the chat? Well, if you're posting now, I don't think I did, kid. Unless you're on about the stream earlier, and if you're on about the stream earlier, then no, I didn't. I don't ban people because I'm not that pathetic, to be honest. And then we got this house, what I did, which is just pretty much like, you know, your normal everyday standard house. This is the one I started with, well, me and CJ. It's a very small house, but it will fit what you need inside. Like, it's not massive. You can see now, like, inside, little front room, little kitchen, little staircase, and then a little garage, you know. That's about as far as it goes. Then same with the upstairs is probably bigger than the downstairs, because when you think of the upstairs, you've got like the extra room above the garage, and then you've got like the other rooms here. Look, you can obviously see. So like it's giving yourself like quite a bit more space, like to make. And bedrooms don't always consist of that much, do they? And that's everything. That's like everything that we've kind of done new since knocking this road through. No, he's not. He can do better. Hey, bro, everyone can do better. Believe you and me. That's the same with everything, you know, swimming, jogging, running, boxing. No matter how good you are, you can always do better. Yeah, exactly, Ant. Exactly, Ant. Yeah, but nah, you always you can though, like, you know what I'm saying, like some people think I'm doing good, which, you know, I maybe am, but you know there's still room for improvement. Like I tell you right now, like if we skip a year now and I build another house, it'll probably look 10 times better than this house. You know? But there we are. That's all the upgrades. That's like what I've been working on.
Once a wanker, always a wanker.
That's exactly like everything that I've been working on so far. I want to work in here next. That's going to be like the next plan. This is kind of sketchy in here. That's something that I've got to like, you know, I've got to work on fixing. Other than that, that's good. And yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
I need to ask Derek a question.
Yeah.
Is Derek scared of driving? As a general question, he's not moved this Jeep in over a year. No joke, he, like, literally when he first came to Park Drive, I think he had it parked outside Paul's house for one day, and then he moved it over here, and he's never moved it since.
It's always been there, right?
I don't even think he has it insured anymore. Like Derek and Noreen's house is huge.
That's not mine. Mine's here.
This is ours.
This is ours, yeah.
This is the house where like Noreen can just say I'm nipping into the shop, and then she'll come back, and Derek will have the whole front room rearranged and decorated. You know?
Derek and Noreen's house is probably one of the biggest houses on the map.
Yeah, probably. Did you build this whole world? Yeah, with this
No, we just watched it grow itself.
with this with this dude in front of me and a couple of others. Like,
You know,
if you
Derek.
if you're talking about the whole entire world, like we have like Ben and stuff now who like like helps us round here. But if you go back to like a year ago, 2 years ago, we had like we had someone called Steve, someone called Jamie, and then we had a few other like we had a couple of other people like from time to time, but like Steve, Ant, and Jamie were like the main people. We'd come on like I don't know, say 6 at night, and then we'd be on till like maybe 11 at night, and then a few people would start going off. It would usually probably end up with me and Ant still like the last two in the world, but we all built together, we all got stuff done. Sometimes maybe other people more than me, sometimes me more than others. It just, it took its turn, you know. But we don't really build in here as much now, like, just for our role players, to be fair. We should start building in here again, to be honest, but there's just that much.
I think me and you, it's probably just me and you that's built most of this, Ash.
Yeah,
After
like,
all of it.
yeah, like the more modern stuff now is mainly just me and Ant. CJ and Ben have out with a few houses.
Oh, bully. I mean, it's been dead quiet, hasn't it?
He's always dead quiet.
I'm here. Have you been speaking African and you can't understand us anymore?
If you think about it,
Africa.
it's not really Amir what talks to us, it's his TV. Checking on the flavour.
I'm checking out Ash's behaviour.
And it's bad.
No, it's not.
It's raining.
That's a fucking Thirsting Park Drive.
He's probably dead.
Oh,
Pushing
man.
up days is my friend.
Sankar, you're dead. Yeah, man. No.
We have done before, but it's not often that we do.
CJ, what? You gotta go to your nanny's. Okay.
Tally ho.
Tell you, old son.
Ooh,
I'm
KFC.
Ash,
Shoot. Yeah?
I haven't finished streaming.
No?
No, you're still going.
Yeah. I am just for a bit. They've got, It's
and
just...
It's us lot talking like, tally ho.
I am at my nan's,
Yeah, his
lol.
mum told him to come off.
He's at his nan's.
His mum told him to come off.
He's in the
Oh,
stream now.
fuck.
CJ's watching the stream now.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't.
I've never seen her.
I don't fancy his mum at all.
Lol.
If I fancied his mum, I'd tell him. I'd tell him to his face.
You already have. You've already started a date.
It's a joke.
There's only one love in Ant's life, and that's Steve.
Dad,
Yeah.
you dick. Of all people, you pick Steve.
Yeah, 'cause that's what you and Steve used to say. You used to say to Michaela, when can I have Steve for a bit?
Yeah. And she used to get dead grumpy about it, didn't she?
Exactly. Tell Ben I can hear him in the background, lol. Ben, CJ can hear you in the background.
You want a medal?
He knows exactly what you're saying. He thinks you're being a bad boy.
Yeah, CJ, no. I'm
CJ.
leaving in the background.
Your mum's
Yeah, really
milk.
quiet. I can't say that.
Little bit of
What?
collect.
You horrible cunt.
Mills, mum, I'd like to fuck.
I know exactly what I mean, you absolute cunt.
Oh dear.
Nah,
And she,
I won't do
and
that.
needs milk.
I won't do that to CJ.
And needs milking.
I don't need milk, kid. Kelly, come here.
2 secs.
And Kelly, come here.
Kelly's asleep.
Kelly needs milking. Someone try to set the police station on fire. There's a fireball in it, it'll take it out. There was a little fire in the police station here.
Lol.
No, CJ knows I'm only joking.
Cheers, John,
I'm like,
bro.
"Oh, fuck off, you lying bastard."
Cheers, John the Destroyer behind the scenes.
Who's that?
And you need milking, and Kelly said to Ben last night, can you milk me in bed?
I know
Who
she did.
said that?
Kelly said this to me.
CJ.
Sorry.
CJ, go milk yourself. CJ, you ain't got a dick to milk.
I can't say that.
Hey, if your mum could take more than 4 fingers, it's a
She
pocket.
fucking. Yeah, should we pound coins in there? Oh, you get rid of it. CJ. Is it CJ?
Yeah.
Answer it.
I declined it.
Oh my god. Yeah, CJ's not happy, is he?
He's not watching. He's not looking at me.
Yeah, I think you should unshare your voice.
That's what I think to all your mums.
I've got no t-shirt on.
Oh yeah.
I'm naked, and I'm not letting CJ see my fine figure. I have a specimen in my man. Oh yeah,
I'm a
baby.
fine specimen of a man.
Unfortunately,
I'm trying to think who says that. Someone from telly.
milk
No.
me.
No, someone says I'm a fine specimen of a man.
No, Anne Frank said will you milk me? She just
In-
texted me there.
In a posh voice.
Yeah.
I'm a fine specimen of a man.
No, Anne Frank's just messaged me.
CJ, wherever you may be, you eat dog shit in your own country. It could have been worse. It could have been a scarce eating rats in a castle house.
Down in the jungle where nobody goes,
Nobody knows.
I see CJ eating his toes.
I see
Blowing
CJ
his
playing
nose.
stars.
He don't pick his nose. Michael Jackson
Addy.
picked his own nose.
Did he?
Yeah,
When? On stage?
out of a catalogue.
What do you mean?
Michael Jackson picked his own nose out of a catalogue.
Why?
So plastic surgery.
Why did you want it anyway?
Oh, I don't know. Oh. I'm trying to celebrate. Oh,
Is CJ messaged back?
no. Look, CJ, I was playing with a pocket. So I ring him back. Go, yeah?
Yeah, quite.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we ought to do? We ought to randomly phone people up and prank them.
Oh yeah. Right, on there. Oh, I can't make it on my iPad.
And you get him. No, he's not.
What?
You're not getting milk off me.
Milk?
Yeah, you.
What do I want milk for?
CJ said that's what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm stopping the stream anyway.